the same struggles during the pandemic for a startup and a company affected you heavily too as a card shop owner. So tell me exactly like what was the pandemic like for you as a card shop collectible owner to stay in business, and what was that like for you compared to
It was
2023?
tough. It was tough. It hit, and then you're done. You're down. You're off. Your money's not coming in. The hard thing was continuing after it. The company's catching up with sending product, keeping things going. All that, we're still catching up with 2022 product and the card hobby, and we're halfway through the year 2023. It was the same thing. Not only was it a loss of income, but it was a lag. It was a major lag in the business, in the production line. So it was just, even when I got up and running again, it was tough to say, oh, I have new product for you. I have this, I have that. And coupled with the boom of cards at the time, it was hard to keep up with the demand that the customers wanted.
Same thing with you, Ted, with just starting Collects. Like, we'll get into that on another episode, but I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, the way the pandemic was really good for us because it kind of it brought a whole lot of people back into the hobby, myself included. Right, I had been kind of out of the card hobby for a long time. My son kind of dragged me back in, so I feel like a lot of people were either introduced or rediscovered their passion for cards. So in a way, that kind of like laid the groundwork for Collects. So I mean, we could talk about like fundraising or other aspects of launching a startup, but at least in terms of like setting the stage for apps like this to exist, I think the pandemic was actually the catalyst.
Yeah. Also, for me, I moved after the pandemic. I decided to expand. I more than almost tripled the size of my older store. So that was the good thing for me out of the pandemic, the opportunity to find a place to move and expand.